You're listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour. If you miss any of the program, you can find the podcast at the bottom of the page at sunnyradio.com.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Free Flag Friday. Right now, we are going to be drawing a winner of a free flag from our friends at Maximum Promotions. And if you would like to win next week, you got to get signed up, but do it right away. You can go to sunnyradio.com. You'll see a button on there that says Free Flag Friday. If you click that button and follow all the instructions, which are really, really simple, we'll see if we can hopefully make you a winner next week. All right, here we go. Clint McCudden. Clint, congratulations, sir. You just won a free flag from Maximum Promotions. They're located on West Avenue in Sioux Falls, and we will reach out and get you all the details that you need. And again, congrats. That's very, very cool. All right, and usually on Fridays, we talk to one of the guys or maybe even a couple of the guys from Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort, and I forgot to get that scheduled for today. So it's my fault that I don't have that lined up. But I am on their website right now, and I'm going to tell you what's going on out there because they got all kinds of cool stuff. This week, it's a little quieter, but starting next week, November 25th, Tommy DeCarlo will be at Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort. Tommy DeCarlo, this is such a cool story. He is a huge fan of the band Boston. He sings their music and does really well, and then all of a sudden he actually becomes the lead singer for the band Boston. How cool is that? He's the current lead singer of the band Boston, and in addition to that, he performs with his son as well. They've got a band, and that's who will be here. It'll be Tommy DeCarlo and his son, so it'll be a really fun thing. It's next Saturday, so it's 1 week from tomorrow, Saturday, November the 25th, 8 o'clock at Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort. Also coming up Friday, December 15th, the Clairvoyance Holiday Spectacular. This is an all-ages show, so you can bring the kids. It'll be a whole lot of fun, and it's the whole family involved in this. They were on America's Got Talent. It's the whole family and their dog, and it's quite a show. I've watched videos online. It looks fantastic. I'm excited. That is Friday, December the 15th. Also, Corey and the Fireflies will be opening for Everclear. That is Saturday, January 27th at the Event Center at Grand Falls Casino and Golf Resort. And then we've got Sawyer Brown Friday, February 23rd, Grand Funk Railroad Saturday, February 24th, and Jody Messina Saturday, March 16th. So those are quite a ways out there, but you can get tickets for any of these shows at GrandFallsCasinoResort.com. And I hope to have Walker and Andrew back in studio, or at least on the phone next week. And if either of you are listening, I'm sorry I forgot to line up the call, but we'll get back on track next week, I promise. And if you would like to join us at Grand Falls, again, GrandFallsCasinoResort.com. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show on a Free Flag Friday.
Give yourself a little credit.
It may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation can change. Then you could qualify for a better credit card, one that offers you a better rate, or one that offers miles, points, cash back, or whatever is the best fit for you. Check it out for free at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
Thank you so much for listening to the John and Heidi Show. Excited to visit right now with Ben Hanson. And Ben is with the South Dakota Cancer Action Center. We're going to chat a little bit about some kind of interesting things that have been happening here and maybe some good news. Is that how I'm understanding this for people right now, Ben?
Absolutely, John. We were just in Sioux Falls last week at Remedy Brewing. We celebrated the 1-year anniversary of South Dakota voters casting a vote to expand Medicaid in South Dakota. And that means a lot of things, but what it means bottom line is that 12,000 more South Dakotans as of this year have health coverage, and that means access to preventative screenings and ability to catch things like terminal diseases like cancer that we work with here at the American Cancer Society at the Cancer Action Network that I work at here in South Dakota that much earlier. And as you and I'm sure many of your listeners who have had cancer stories or cancer touch their lives know an earlier diagnosis is the best way of having a better outcome when it comes to accessing cancer treatment and taking folks on their journey with a disease that impacts so many.
Absolutely. So this is one of those things where you want to know as soon as you can because you have a lot more options if you know right away.
Absolutely. And last year when that Medicaid expansion was passed, what was fantastic about it was it allowed, it was about 50,000 more South Dakotans became eligible, breaking down the numbers for that kind of healthcare access. And the rolls have only been open since June 1st of this year. We've already had 12,000 folks sign up. So for, people outside of the Sioux Falls area here around South Dakota, 12,000 people is bigger than a lot of small towns in South Dakota. So, this is a serious impact around the state.
And again, when you think about that, 12,000 people, that's more people than we have in almost every city in the state of South Dakota. There's like maybe 5 cities that are more than that.
Yeah.
But, for the most part,
past Rapid and Sioux Falls, it dwindles pretty quickly. Well, I shouldn't say dwindles, but a lot of folks like living in small towns here. But we're just talking about the kind of impact it has on a state of about 800,000 people, getting 50,000 more eligible for it. It's no wonder that the people of South Dakota vote in favor of it, and we're glad to see it happening. And a group like ours, too. I did also want to mention to you today that we're excited about some of the new technology and new treatments that are coming out that are moving so rapidly that folks like Senator Mike Rounds have been looking into and having congressional hearings about the potential for AI to help us with early detection and specifying the diseases. And one of the more exciting pieces of technology is something called biomarkers. And I don't know if you or your listeners have heard too much about those.
I've heard that, but I don't really know what that is. So let's explain it a little bit.
Well, the basic breakdown is that biomarkers are a test that allow looking at your genomes and cells to see which subtype of cancer, if you have a cancer diagnosis, you might have. This could also work for other diseases. Now, what that means practically is if you find out a subtype of a subtype, what that means is that for people who develop treatments in either the pharmaceutical or other medical research industries, they can come up and are coming up right now with drugs that attack that disease specifically. And what that means is if you and I've watched family members suffer through and work their way through their cancer journey through chemo or radiation because those were simply the best treatments that they had at the time for those diseases. But those treatments attack the body. And you watch as someone weakens and sometimes withers away while they're trying to attack that cancer because it's using the body as a host. What this research is allowing for us to do, and we're hoping to unlocks even more potential to do in the future, is attack the disease instead of the body and attack that and not damage the kidney and the livers, not damage other organs of that person. So in the future, there may be a direct cure for what is causing those erroneous cells, if you will, in the person. It's a very exciting new piece of technology. We're really glad to see someone like Senator Rounds doing congressional research into it, and we're hoping to bring some insurance parity to it here sometime in the future in South Dakota.
I love that. And, again, when it comes to cancer, everybody listening knows somebody who's had an up close and personal and not always a good relationship with it. It's a disease that has been, again, just devastating many families. So thank you so much for all that you do at the American Cancer Society and the Cancer Action Network. And thanks for taking some time to chat with us a little bit about it today as well.
Absolutely, John. I'd be happy to come back on or answer any questions your listeners might have about our organization or, more importantly, cancer prevention and treatment and access to care.
Anytime you have an event going on in this area, certainly stay in touch and let us know, and we'll be sure to chat about it.
I will be sure and do that. Thank you.
Again, if you'd like to learn more, their website, fightcancer.org. I'll throw a link to that as well at facebook.com/sunnyradio and facebook.com/Sioux Falls News.
At WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com, we help you get ready for all the fun holidays throughout the year with fun, silly, and just plain weird gift ideas for your friends. If you have a friend who has a bizarre sense of humor, we've got a gift for them. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com posts a link to something that will make you smile each and every day. Whether you buy these weird gifts or not, it's worth checking out just for a smile. WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com. That's WeirdGiftOfTheDay.com.
Time now for This Day in Sioux Falls History, brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun Page, West Sioux Studios, and Sunny 93.3. It was on this day, November 17th, 2011, Raul Meza cracks a spot on the list of the Guinness Book of World Records. His feat? Raul performs 335 martial arts kicks with a single leg in 1 minute. He can literally kick you more than 5 times a second. That does not sound like fun to me. But congratulations to Sioux Falls resident Raul Meza. This day in Sioux Falls history has been brought to you by the Sioux Falls Fun Page, West Sioux Studios, and Sunny 93.3.
Give yourself a little credit.
It may be time to get a better credit card. Over time, your situation can change. Then you could qualify for a better credit card, one that offers you a better rate, or one that offers miles, points, cash back, or whatever is the best fit for you. Check it out for free at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
Give yourself a little credit. Go ahead and switch to bettercreditcards.com.
Hey, this episode of the John and Heidi Show bonus hour is done. Now, there are times during the bonus hour I'll mention something from our regular program, the John and Heidi Show, which is syndicated on like 300 stations around the country. There's actually a podcast for that as well. So if I mention something that you're going, hey, whatever happened? He didn't talk to that person, or this didn't happen, that didn't happen. You can find that podcast at JohnAndHeidiShow.com. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour.